Hey fellow Vault Dwellers, it's Angry Turtle, and today we are talking armor and power armor. What's the best from my experience and what I'm personally running the most. And power armor just packed itself into my pocket, that's fine. So, after using a lot of different armor sets, a long time, I'm running mostly Civil Engineer that I have currently on me. And there's a couple reasons for that, as well as effects on it. So, this Civil Engineer, I have already perfect set, so it's all modded with unyielding, extra strength, and weapon weight reduction. This is basically my ultimate everyday use, carry everything armor set. There's more to the set, because it does extra fire damage to melee attackers. The chance is relatively small and damage doesn't seem so high, but it is helpful in my opinion. With those nasty Morrats attacking me, it is enough to kill them if I don't do anything. So in case of those annoying little creatures, I can just wait for them to die, which is a huge benefit. Plus, weapons break slower, so less maintenance on everyday basis, less focus on adding perks that reduce weapon breakage. So this is helpful. About modifications, of course, it's butchers for highest possible resistance. It is behind Secret Service. It's not as good as Secret Service, but it's close, so it's not bad. Then ultralight on most of my limbs, like all the limbs outside of the torso piece, is ultralight for this extra action points. As VATS is handy, even if you don't normally use it. Sometimes enemies hiding, you scan for them, kill them in VATS. So this is very handy, so that's my everyday set that I use the most. Not exclusively, I have more so I will go over it, but this I use the most when I'm outside of power armor. And I have very similar matching power armor. Okay, that's a chest piece with a jetpack. A jetpack is a huge plus for everyday use case scenarios, so I always have a jetpack on my everyday set. It's so important. It's just so helpful that I cannot play without it on my everyday driver set. But I have other sets without a jetpack. Now about my daily driver power armor, it's this one. Union power armor set, as well with a jetpack and very similar effect. So it's all +2 strength and weapon weight reduction to match my daily driver set underneath. That's why those effects are the same. About the prefix, there is a mixture of overeaters and troubleshooters. I noticed this combo, 3 pieces of overeaters and 2 of troubleshooters, allows me to do imposter events, ship squatch, imposter ship squatch, encrypted event, whatever name you like to use, without changing my power armor, which is helpful as well. Robots seems to be the most dangerous enemies that tend to kill me otherwise, and power armor is already a great defense, so this mix I really like. I made it intentionally 2 pieces troubleshooters and 3 overeaters. I could go for full overeater set. I don't need it on this one, that's my daily driver, so it's extra strength and weapon weight reduction. Now, why Union? You may ask, why did I choose a Union and not other different power armor? And main reason is carry weight. Again, the only power armor that gives more carry weight is Excavator power armor, but it's just 25 difference. And here I have extra 150 poison resist. It's huge. The poison resist is really huge, very helpful in daily ops, in some of the mutated public events. It will be useful in raids in the future when the final boss will be tossing poison at me. So it's really good. This set, in my opinion, I cannot really replace with anything else. I have all power armor types. I noticed that I'm almost always using a Union. So yeah, you can use other, but Union is absolutely #1. So that about my 2 main sets. Now, I'm going after a secondary setup that is not yet completed, but will be soon. So I have Secret Service, because this one is the highest resistance. Again, unyielding. I'm mostly still using Blooded build. Yeah, I know. If you are a full health, you will need a different prefix than unyielding. Everything else applies, so the only difference, if you are full health, you want Overeaters as a first star instead of unyielding, that would be the best choice. That's in case you play mainly as a full health. Now on this one, all the pieces have extra intelligence, as this set is for farming experience. Currently, you can see here weapon weight reduction. It will be changed. I want on this set food and drink weight reduction. So that's the plan for this set. It's currently, as you can see, mix on all those pieces. It will be changed. It will not stay like that. It will be food and drink weight reduction for the one big reason. I will be able to save perks as well as perks are moving. So the Through Hiker will be under endurance, and in the next patch, Star Genes as well will be under endurance. So even more and more important perks under endurance. So I consider to have alternative to using those perks if I want to use something else. So I will have one set of armor with food and drink weight reduction, which will be very helpful. And because currently what I was planning to do here with this extra damage reduction, Sentinel Cavaliers seems to be bugged, so it's on hold. All my sets that do contain this effect are on hold or subject to be swapped for something else, which is very unfortunate. It is a full set of Secret Service, so super tanky. That's why this is with extra intelligence. The risk of me dying when farming experience is the lowest if I choose this set. So that's why Secret Service receive a purpose for experience farming, experience focus, and it will get reduction to the food and drink and not weapons. I will go with the same effect on my power armor set, my second most used power armor set I called a Ship Shield. It is as well Union power armor, with the difference is full set of troubleshooters and one piece is already equipped with food, drink, chem weight reduction. So this is already done. About the second star, I didn't make a decision yet. As you can see, it's a mix for now on the second star. It's still work in progress. Now I'm leaning here, as I want this power armor to be very tanky, to extra endurance on the second star, as that would make you the most tanky of them all. So troubleshooters, endurance, food, drink, and chem reduction. Initially it's supposed to be on top of that Sentinel Cavaliers mix, but that's out of the picture for now. So it will be food, chem, weight reduction on this power armor set. So I will have two different setups for carrying stuff and simultaneously with huge resistance. About everything else, the same reasons for it being Union. And now less use set. So I have full set for stealth, which is covert. And again, if you are at full health, you need to swap prefix for Chameleon. You will have the same stealth then. And this is full focus on stealth. So extra stats, including agility from unyielding. Extra agility on second star. Third star, only one piece. Less noise while sneaking, as those do not stack. The reason for the covert scout to be used is extra stealth bonus. As you can see, it's twice. That's not a bug. One is from shadowed modification. Second one is from it being covered. So it's twice the bonus for sneaking. It's the best, most sneaky armor that I like to use on my sneak builds. The downside is relatively low resistance. So I had a plan to later on go for full set of Sentinels. Currently it is not, because I hold on, this is not helpful. I was planning to have Sentinel on 4 pieces to make me tanky when stationary and sniping targets or using VATS and sneaking. This is on hold. It's still the best for sneaking, but I cannot put Sentinel on it. I wanted it to improve my tankiness. I can't. Resistance is relatively low, and there is no jetpack available, so no jetpack option, but asbestos lining really good, so I'm using this armor set quite often when fighting air. Immunity to being set on fire from asbestos is really good, this effect. Immune to being set on fire, that's from asbestos lining on my covert armor. I do have Torn. It's on hold because, yes, it's a mix of Sentinel Cavalier for my melee build, and it's not an option for now. So Torn is on hold. currently. Torn is on hold. Until it will get fixed, I'm not using Torn. The new power armor, it's empty frame at this moment. It will be the new set of power armor that will drop from Raid. And I want to do it for VATS. So it will be Overeaters plus 2 luck. And on the last star, I don't know what yet. I wanted it tanky, but Sentinel only if Sentinel would work. If not, then it's not an option. So for this moment, I know first and second star. The third star will be determined for the new set. For now, it will be Overeaters plus 2 luck. Reason for extra luck, you cannot have unyielding, and for criticals, if I want to use VATS, and new power armor will have bonuses for VATS, so I need 32 luck. I can easily achieve that with unyielding. I have my health currently too high. If I drop my health a little, I will have 32. In case of power armor, I really need this extra luck on the second star to be able to run 32 luck all the time. So that will change. The new set will be there. If you look at my inventory, I do have Strangler Heart. I am not using it a lot, but it is my assassin set. As you probably know, I don't do PvP, so why is it assassin if I'm not doing really any PvP? The reason for that is that assassin reduces damage taken from my own explosive weapons. So I can run this set with mini nukes, with grenades, with auto grenade launchers, and do not take damage myself. So that's the main purpose for that. Extra poison damage is helpful a little bit from the set. I will still wait for the next patch to see if I can develop this set more into direction of a don't hit yourself lazy build, so enemies dying by attacking me. I think it will be very much possible, so this set is waiting to adjust the second and third star based on that. For now, it's not really anything outside of Assassin, and waiting. We'll see exactly what I will do with that. The Hell Eater is a Hellcat set. I still have it, it's super tanky with Overeaters, but again, on hold because of Sentinel Cavalier back. So it's supposed to be my most tanky set, that is not, due to this bug, so it's on hold. Otherwise, it is what I want on it. So Overeaters, Endurance, Sentinel, so that's supposed to be here, so I'm not changing anything, I'm just waiting with this set. It's supposed to be my most tanky, undistractable power armor set. Because Hellcat comes with extra reduction from ballistic weapons. All 6 pieces give 12% reduction, and ballistic weapons are melee attacks as well. So all regular attacks from regular weapons, from melee attacks, basically everything that in your Pip-Boy stat shows as regular damage. That's the damage that's being reduced by 12%. So those are basically all my sets. I have solar armor that I have no idea yet what I will do, and if I will use it. My support build armor that is waiting basically in my storage without the good effects assigned, but that's what I have. What are you using? That's my question now. Are you considering any of the options I'm running? Are you after something else? What are you running? Let me know. I'm sharing with you what I have, as a lot of people ask me what are the best sets that I'm using. So that's what I have and what I'm using. Not as much opinion as what I'm actually running. And that being said, thank you for watching and see you all in the next one.